for Sanfran.
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Jones now throwing on 1st down.
Oh,
and his throw's going to be incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and now it's 2nd.
Oh, excuse me, B. Damn it, I didn't mean to do that. I waste one of my pauses.
Down.
Jimmy Ward there defensively.
Yeah, you can't. I like that they only got 2 pauses. You can't be pausing the damn game the whole time.
Throwing again. Jones.
Let me get that.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
They'll run for the first time.
Oh, come on, fullback. Are you kidding me?
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line.
At the Giants' 44-yard line.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Give this thing pressure, dude. I like the little thing pressure.
12 yards to go.
I got you.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
54, Mike. 54, Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. They'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down.
I don't mess with that,
offensively,
man.
They picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Let him know. 11.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 28 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Good. Makes the score Niners 7, Giants 0. Mitch Wishnowsky.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw again, Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jones. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He sets to fire deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice at it all.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 65 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Niners 14, Giants nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
This is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass.
Great job.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
It's
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. 33 yards that time.
10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Oh! And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. With 14-0 the score, this is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
There's Mostert. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
1st and 10.
An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
49er.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Oh, that's the way to run it,
And
boy.
across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're
You don't
down.
want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing. And that's caught
Come on, Richard
inside the 30.
Sherman. Come
And
on.
all the way down to the 26. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. And even 50 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Jones. It's hauled in by Shepard. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Talking about Donahue?
13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
I thought you already changed the subject. I wasn't listening to you. I was talking to my daughter.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try
and
run and try to keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback
he ain't had no kind of muscle definition.
2nd and 8. Throwing Jones. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants.
Number 87, Sterling Shepard.
Sterling Shepard there to make the grab. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. That is good, and that'll make it 20-7.
Makes the score Niners 20.
That's all right. You're right. I had a big picture on my wall of Richard Simmons, but you had RuPaul up there. With a G string on. With a G string.
Remaining in this first half as the kicks away. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
And on the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Hey, gun. Check, I got you. 11. I'm coming after you.
Garoppolo on 1st down. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
On the throwaway. It's 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Go ahead.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Completes it to Samuel. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the
Things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Let's go, baby. Here we go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
Leonard Williams. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 25-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Garoppolo. And it'll be
Oh, what a pick.
Good positioning, and it's picked off.
That's a hell of a pick.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Ah, look at that. I leaned that back too. And he just got, that was damn beautiful.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you.
Oh, really?
How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart
What
approach is to
angle was
run out the
that?
clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
They keep it with Barkley
There
on
you go,
first
Winfield.
down.
There you go,
And
Winfield.
defensively,
Keep
they're
him in
just looking to
bounds.
keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts
It's a game
as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
40-yard line.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, Jones. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync on the way to play good defense.
Good job.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
It's now
The Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches.
Oh,
And the
really?
gamble pays off. They
Come
get
on,
the
baby. I knew he was
first.
faking it.
Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, come
Nearly a
on, guys. Can
disaster
y'all
there
take
on the
that,
check
baby?
down.
Damn.
But they'll get it back. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones.
Get that.
Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
Richard Sherman. Jones pass intercepted. The Niners take over.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway.
Wow.
And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change your name, how about your respect?
Graham Gano set to kick off.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
21. Here we go. Hey, gun. 55, I got this. Mike 55.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 36. 27 yards there, a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And some room to run now. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, 28 yards. And the 49ers add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he?
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Fielded in the end zone. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game. The defense got the stop for them, so maybe that can get things started. Now the offense has to pick their game up as well, and if they can put a score on the board, hey, they could get back in it in a hurry.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw again. And Tate's got it. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First catch so far for Tate, and he's got a first down.
And the Giants.
Jones on first down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
So a tough road here on second and very long. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Intended for Evan.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
It's third down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Jones. Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off on a safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Let me get this last drive, D. Speaker tap. Oh, go ahead, man. All right, man. That's no doubt. I ain't doing nothing, man. Y'all have a good game, bro.